Have you ever heard this saying? Jesus is one of the four great sages of the world, along with Buddha, Confucius, Socrates, or Muhammad. On the surface, they all seem to be respected figures in human history. But is Jesus really just one of the sages? Prince Siddhartha Gautama of northern India, known as Buddha, saw human suffering and left the palace. It is said that he attained enlightenment under the Bodhi tree, and his teachings are recorded in the Pali Canon, the Nikaya. The core was the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path, the way to renounce desire and attain liberation. Yet he, as a human, could not escape death. Confucius, born in the state of Lu in China, sought to establish moral order in a time of chaos. His ideas are contained in the Analects, written by his disciples. He emphasized Ren benevolence and Li ritual propriety, honoring parents and maintaining harmony through social ethics. But his ideal was never fully realized in history. And like any human, he also faced death. The ancient Athenian philosopher, Socrates, pursued truth with the saying, "Know yourself." He left no writings himself, but his life is preserved through Plato's Apology and Credo. He was sentenced to death by the Athenian court, and finally drank the hemlock, holding to his convictions. But his wisdom, too, ended in death. Some count Muhammad as one of the four great sages. He was born in Mecca in 570 AD, and at the age of 40 claimed to have received revelations from Allah, which were recorded in the Quran and Hadith. He called himself a prophet and united the Arabian Peninsula. But he too died as a man. And finally, we look at Jesus. His life is recorded in the Gospels of the New Testament. He was not just a sage. Jesus was the Son of God who came to earth in human form. He performed countless miracles no ordinary man could do. He walked on water, gave sight to the blind, healed the lame from birth, and even raised Lazarus from the dead. Above all, Jesus bore the sins of all humanity and died on the cross. But it did not end with death. The Bible records that Jesus rose again on the third day. This resurrection is not just a legend. It is recorded as a historical fact by Roman historian Tacitus in Annals and Jewish historian Josephus in Antiquities of the Jews. According to the book of Acts, Jesus appeared for 40 days to his disciples and many others after his resurrection, and finally ascended to heaven before their very eyes. All these events prove that Jesus is not just a sage, but the Son of God and the living Savior today. Buddha spoke of enlightenment. Confucius spoke of morality. Socrates spoke of wisdom. Muhammad emphasized prophecy. But Jesus declared, "I am the way, the truth, and the life." Jesus proclaimed himself the Son of God, conquered death by rising again, ascended into heaven, and lives today. How do you see Jesus? As just a remarkable man, one of the sages? Or as the living Savior, the Son of God?